Creative resistance can be anything. Anything that is subversive, taboo, is resistance.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I think creative resistance, for me at least, is grounded in the civil rights movement. The first time I heard the term was in the March on Washington speech given by Martin Luther King. And he talks about our resistance, our creative resistance here today. And the next time I came across the term was in some of the writings of Cornel West. And he talked about creative responses to injustice.
Not just a profession. You can shatter the chains of conformity and complacency and cowardice.
I think creative resistance is using a medium that is any type of art, whether that's graffiti, music, drawings, even maybe sculptures. Using that as a medium to convey a message that's very political or that expresses your political views against something or for something. So breakdancing was actually something that I didn't come across until I was 16. I was mesmerized by all these movements and all these tricks and all these flips that they were doing, and so that's when I decided, hey, I want to learn this.
I think of like creative resistance is, I don't know, yeah, I kind of think of it like through art. So like the Women's March and like all the creative signs that were done for that. Like before the election, I think it was like around July, I made like kind of like just a drawing that was like, it was like a blazer and then Trumpito's little hand coming out like this, like, you know, he usually goes like this. And I did that, and I was like, you don't want like small hands running our country, so vote right.
I've never seen art as something political. I've always seen art as an opening, inviting space to have a dialogue. And if it is political, let it be political.
With creative arts, it's just much easier to come to an understanding when there are certain differences between groups of people or between individuals, so that's why it's become such a powerful medium.
When it comes to issues of social justice, of sexuality, of race and diversity, that those things touch us in a place where only the arts can reach. So it takes poetry to touch us in those areas. It takes visual art to make us, see past, what we come across every day.
So when I was 13, I created a piece that I called Who Will Save Me? It was created on a piece of cardboard. It was 24 by 38. And I separated it into 3 sections. I had Superman, the crucified Christ, and an iPhone, all next to each other. And then I had the words, "Who will save me?" written on the bottom. I ended up submitting that piece to an all high school art competition and didn't make it just because it was too political.
And so I was compelled to make a different type of work. And right about that time is when, young black men started getting, shot in the streets. Trayvon, and then, others. Michael Brown is the one that really impacted me. But I'm not a potter, I'm a ceramic artist. And so creative resistance, I don't think has to be just in the arts. I think it's just a way of responding to a situation. I think it's probably the opposite, the extreme opposite of violence in response to oppression.
And my question for you is, what are you here to learn? And what are you here to do? Did you come here so that you could get a piece of paper? Or did you come here to make the world a better place? Did you come here because you believe in the human race? Because that's the only race that we share, guys. The human race. All of us. Do you walk into every room and think, how can I make this room better?
Creative resistance, this work is so beautiful and just so transcendent that is the disruptive piece.
Also, Monday, we are not going to class.
So contemporary art being disruptive or destabilizing, being creatively resistant, and in much of the case, kind of viewer-centered or at least participatory.
What's powerful about having an image or music or words, particular words, is that people can relate. Because people have their own understanding of what those things are in their own brain. But if other people are able to connect and bring that out into the real world, then yes, that's the driving thing that's like, yes, we both agree, we both were able to find the same common ground.